Today we watching Martin. I ain't going to butcher his last name, but I recognize this guy because I believe that when the Carter 5 came out, he bought the Carter 5 for a crazy amount of money, if I'm not mistaken. And he leaked it. Well, he's going to be speaking about this today on VladTV channel. So y'all make sure y'all check out the video too as well. Main video would be in the link. And then also too, he's threatening DJ Akademiks. So this guy seems like he's always into a lot of stuff. But we're going to see what he's talking about today. But if you can make sure you like and subscribe, appreciate it. Let's get into the video.
Well, you and battle rapper Disaster,
yeah.
who I've interviewed before, went back and forth. He offered to battle you for the Wu-Tang album.
Yeah, see, I'm not a musician, at least a rapper musician. I play guitar, but, you know, I had a lot of fun with these dudes. And I talked with 21 Savage. I talked with a lot of these guys. And it was just a blast. And I wish I could still be a part of that. But I also don't have too much time to listen. It's a lot of work listening to, you know, the guys out there, and you have to be a huge fan. And these days I don't have the time like I used to, but at some point, if I get deep back into music, I'm sure I'll do some more work. But I always loved WWE and like this idea of like playing this role. And I loved playing this bad guy, whether it was music or business or whatever, politics. And, you know, people need a bad guy. And I think that you're almost if you deprive someone of that, you're almost like depriving them of joy. Like if you ever been to a WWE event, there's some bad guy that The Rock beats up or John Cena beats up. And the bad guy is like an important part of this because without the bad guy, there's no good guy.
Right.
And, you know, for me, I knew that I'm not a bad guy. I knew that I have reasons for everything I did that made a lot of sense to me, my friends, my family. But to the rest of the world,
I mean, if you tell yourself that to make you go to bed at night, I mean, I get it. But really, you an asshole, man. Like because I think how he accommodated his wealth, I believe he's like in medicine or something for like HIV, stuff like that. And I believe that he makes a lot of money off of the brand of his medicine. Well, anyway, he bought the Carter 5. I don't know how he bought it. Maybe somebody in the comments section could let me know because it was a while ago before it happened. And then he leaked it out to the public. And anytime you leak out something, regardless if somebody have money, regardless of what, when you leak out something, it damages a lot of things. It ruins the sales of what an album could do. It ruins a lot of marketing stuff. It ruins a lot of things. And this guy, I don't know. He's just an asshole, man. Like he seems like he's an asshole. Seems like he has a genuinely passion for music, but at the same time, like he's really an asshole. You know, I don't know.
if that's what they wanted, who am I to say no? It's like,
well, you offered to buy Kanye's Life of Pablo album, sole copy of it for $10 million.
that was funny, yeah.
You said you lost $15 million trying to buy it?
It was funny. That was also a joke.
Oh, so that's not true.
Yes, no.
Okay.
No. There, at the time, there was this meme about Daquan, and it was always like, why aren't you going to marry Daquan? And the girl says, "Mom, I told you he's already married to the streets." And it's this like back and forth. So I said, Kanye said yes. He sold me I talked to his peoples, and his people sold me the album for $15 million in Bitcoin. And I sent the Bitcoin, and it's gone. What happened? And this is a time when nobody knew much about Bitcoin, and it was a lot of fun playing with media. There was actually I think it was about 80 newspapers reported it as true. It's hilarious.
That just shows right there that a lot of millionaires know a lot of more information than what we know. Because he just said he knew about Bitcoin when Bitcoin wasn't even relevant. Like nobody was talking about Bitcoin. He knew about Bitcoin. So it's kind of crazy how they share information and know things, but they don't release it until, it's too late or they made their money and they don't care who gets the crumbs or, whatever,
Okay. And you said you're going to put up $2 million to bail out Bobby Shmurda around that time.
Yeah, just before I got arrested myself.
Right. But Bobby said that no one ever contacted him.
Well, I just got arrested myself days later. Yeah, it was wild. I mean, but I did call a bunch of criminal defense attorneys to start the process.
Okay. You said you were going to release unreleased music from Wu-Tang, Nirvana, and the Beatles if Trump actually won.
I won!
And he won. So didn't you release some of the Wu-Tang songs?
I played a bunch of it, yeah, but I didn't release it all. Every time I tried to release that album, Silver Rings called me and said, stop.
Okay.
And then RZA would go on a guy like your show or Joe Rogan and say, I don't know why Martin's not releasing this thing. It's wild.
Right, I remember seeing that, yeah. Well, didn't you leak out Lil Wayne's Carter 5?
There was that as well, yeah. That was a wild. Yeah, I had this just weird kind of tango with hip hop. It was fun.
Right. Lil Wayne threatened to sue you.
Not exactly. We had a good talk.
Oh, you actually talked to Wayne?
Oh, yeah.
How did that go?
Fine. I mean, he was a nonchalant guy. I think the situation was about him leaving basically the story I think very few people know is he left the Car 5 in a Bugatti that he sold
that's
to this
what it is.
dealer. And the dealer said, hey, I heard you collect rare hip hop. I said, I don't buy stolen. I was very nervous because like a lot of people steal music.
Whoa. So that's what happened? If that's true. That's crazy. And kudos to that dealer because that dealer could have called Wayne and been like, well, not really kudos to him, but he was smart because he could have called Wayne and said, hey, you left your album in the car. But no, he called the guy that he know that would probably pay 10 times what Wayne would pay. And he called him. And that's crazy, because sometimes I wonder, you can destroy relationships because you're being so greedy, because we'll say you return that album, Lil Wayne may still be buying cars from you if he isn't or is now, So it's kind of crazy how life hit turns because it went to this guy's hand. This guy, he paid a lot of money for this Carter 5. A lot of money.
And then try to sell it. And I'm like, I already have a case with the Fed saying I don't want much stolen music. A guy offered to sell me like hundreds of Kanye tracks that were like half worked, like, unreleased. And he made no bones about it. He's like, these were all hacked and stolen. I said, I really can't buy those. As much as I'd love to hear them, I can't buy them. And so this guy said, no, Wayne said I could have this. I called him and I said, you left all this stuff in your car. Do you want it? He said, nah, keep it. And
whoa. Now, do y'all believe that? You think Wayne gonna just say keep the Carter 5? Come on, man.
The guy said, he said, keep it. So do you want it? And he sent it to me and I paid him some money and it was fun. It was fun to have that for a little while. And then obviously it was released.
Okay. You and Akademiks went back and forth.
Yes.
You threatened him at one point.
I did. That was not wise. Not wise at all.
You guys worked it out.
I wouldn't say we worked it out, but I think that, again, as performance artist, in a way, it's kind of the role I was playing as a performance artist. He's playing a blogger, but he was also mixing it up with these guys, right? And I mixed it up with him as well, and it helped him, it helped me, everyone wins. The problem is when people actually take it too far, which I think both sides are always edging towards, and this happens in hip-hop, you know it. People will talk smack on a track, next guy talks smack, oh, well, okay, well, when I see you, I'll shoot you. All right, well, I'll shoot you too. And eventually, occasionally, it actually happens. But usually it's like that game on Game Theory Chicken, where both cars are swerving, someone's gonna swerve left. But occasionally,
I don't know, man. I get vibes as this guy's an asshole. Not gonna lie to you, but I could be wrong. You sound like he has a inspired hip hop culture type of thing that he loves about the hip hop culture, or however you want to put it. But I just think that this guy is really, he got a lot of money. He's spoiled. He feel like he can get what he wants when he wants it, and he can do what he wants to. Y'all make sure y'all like and subscribe. Appreciate y'all. I'm King Jordan. King out. Peace.